Well, hi folks, and welcome back to the next episode in my play-by-email game of Strategic Command versus the Taxman. Without further ado, let's see what moves the Taxman made. Okay, yeah. Kind of knew he'd scout around the coast there, so I did think those fighters might be in a little bit of danger. But he is definitely looking to see what I've been doing with my units there. Okay, major activities. Malta hinders supply and the Med as usual. And Germany, Italy and Japan sign the tripartite pact. So, nowhere near as much as last time. Okay, the Italians have a decision. Okay, the time has come for us to assert ourselves further in the Balkans, to win fame and glory for Italy, lest Germany takes all the glory for itself. If you say yes, then we will deploy 2 half-strength corps in Albania, and we will declare war on Greece at the end of October. Rushing these forces to Albania and deploying them there will cost us 100 MPPs at 50 MPPs a turn for 2 turns. Would you like to authorise this expenditure and declare war on Greece at the end of this month? Let's just have a quick look at the notes. So Mussolini was annoyed that he wasn't informed of Germany's actions before they took place, so he decided to go to war against Greece without informing his German allies first. Now, troops had to be rushed to Albania, but even so, the Greeks fought bravely and advanced into Albania, much to Mussolini's embarrassment. By saying yes to this, Italian national morale will increase by 500 points. However, if Allied forces do enter Albania, then Italian national morale will fall by 1,500 points, and if Tirana is lost, then it will fall a further 5,000 points. Now, all I really would get out of this is 2 half-strength corps at 50 MPPs a turn. Now, I know my opponent is well aware he has reviewed all of the decisions that both sides in this game get, so he knows this decision will be coming up. So I very much suspect that he will try and put Allied forces into Albania. Now, I'm actually going to say no to this, and part of the reason is because I don't want Italy declaring war on Greece prematurely. And my opponent, Taxman, is well aware of this decision that I've got to make, and I think he will do everything he can to get a force or a unit into Albania. And if he does, the Italian morale is going to plummet. So I'm actually going to say no to this, and we'll invade Greece when I'm ready. So we're going to say no. And besides, 50 MPPs per turn for the Italians at the moment is actually a huge chunk out of the MPP allowance, and I'd rather spend it on what I deem to be important rather than 2 fairly weak corps. So anyway, let's move on with the turn. So let's start off in the Atlantic as usual, and let's keep working on with our little U-30 sub here. I'm going to keep hugging the coastline, and it's going to be quite a while, but I'm not taking any risks with him. Okay, so what do we do out here now? If I look at research, my advanced subs has actually completed. I'm now at level 1. So I really am going to spend this turn upgrading my subs. And it will be next turn that I'm really going to push my subs out to try and find his naval fleet. So we're going to do this, and let's get all the subs up there. Yes, a lot of MPPs I know, but it's crucial. And now what I need to do is I just need to move this sub into a port. And I'm just going to hide the units a moment. Yeah, so that port's at level 8. This port down here, Antwerp, is at level 8. Do I risk bringing my sub down to here? Could. I can't use cruise mode because it's in silent mode. If I put him onto hunt mode and then select it, yes, I now can go into cruise mode. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring him down here and hug the coastline and hope he doesn't run into anybody. He does not. Okay, so next turn I will upgrade that sub there. So next turn is the biggie for the Navy. We will be moving them out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get these forward so that they are in a better position for next turn. Now I know it's got a sub up there. So why don't we bring some vessels up to here so I can bring them round northern Denmark. Bring a destroyer through to there. And I'm going to bring my battleship up. And I'll bring another cruiser through to there. Yep, I think that will do. While we're up here, let's have a quick look at Oslo. How much would reinforcing that up to 10? It's only 14 EPP, so let's do that. Well, it's not up to 10, it's up to 8. And I think I would like to start getting these garrisons up. Very, very cheap to do, so I might as well do it. And I think we have one up here, yes, in Narvik. Okay, 2 points there. I think that's it, yes. So that's the German Navy and Norway. Let's have a look down at the German units in France here. So, yeah, he's got a sub there. Now, which ones of these have any anti-submarine capability? So these have an attack value of 2 on subs. I don't think the medium bombers do, but let's have a quick look. Oh no, they do, and it's actually upgraded to 4 with the current naval weaponry upgrade that we applied last turn. Okay, so got an opportunity here. Let's just... obviously, I'm not close enough with those bombers. And I'm not close enough with those bombers. Did he know that? Well, he doesn't know where these units are. Oh, that is kind of frustrating. I can't get that far. Oh, blast. Yeah, if I'd had long range, I think long range, each level of long range only increases the range by 1 hex. So nevertheless, that's as far as I can get there. Even at long range level 1, they wouldn't have got there. And that's as far as the tactical bombers can get. So I think I would have needed long range level 2. It does go to show the importance of long range aircraft here. And I think I started that last turn, didn't I? Blast. Okay, let's at least... I'm going to start exploring to see what he's got over the UK. And let's see if he's got any interceptors going on here. Okay, he does. I'm probably going to get whacked by that. So he's got no units there. I'm going to keep at this because yeah, that's as far as I can get. Yeah, let's do that there. Okay, he's got further interceptors up there. It's a lot of damage I'm taking, I know. Oh! Oh, okay. Ouch! That was just brutal. Okay, so he's still got some air power here. So he definitely hasn't shifted it all down to North Africa. But he doesn't have much in terms of land units, which is as expected. So I'm not going to do any more. I'm going to move this fighter back out of the way and reinforce it next turn. Yeah, okay. That may have been a foolish thing to do, but I was very curious to know because it helps my decision in what to do in North Africa, I think. So, right. Let's just keep working through. I'm not going to move anything up to the coast because I want to keep him guessing as to where my units are. So I'm just going to keep working on upgrades and reinforcements. And the reason for that is because I need amphibious warfare to come through. And we've got anti-aircraft defense I can start applying to these units as well. Infantry weapons level 2. Fantastic. That is really needed. So let's just keep working on all of these units. But one thing I want to do though is I want to keep an army. No, I want to take an armor unit. Where's my other armor unit? Did I start moving that down? No. So I thought I had 3 armor units. Where? Oh, it's over there. Because it's greyed out, I couldn't see it. Yeah, I want to get my armor down to Yugoslavia and an HQ down there, and I'm wondering whether I should just operate them down. That's a lot of points, 50 MPP. What I'm going to do is I'm going to force march it down there, and next turn, and then once it's down there, I will do the upgrade on it. So let's force march an armor unit down. This one we will upgrade. Okay, we'll just keep battling away at this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for an attack on Yugoslavia with the 3 corps and the armored unit and an HQ, and they'll continue down to Greece, and the Italians will come in. And towards the end of November, well, Hungary should join the Axis around the end of November, but the decision I made last time should bring them in a little bit sooner. So we're not that far away from Hungary joining us, and they'll join in with the attack on Yugoslavia. So I really don't need that much down there. Anyway, we'll carry on upgrading. Points are more or less gone. Before we do that, yeah, I'm not going to operate him down there. How much would an... Oh, he's not on a... He's not operable, probably because we don't have enough MPP anyway. So I'm going to take my worst HQ and just start moving that towards Yugoslavia. This army I will upgrade as much as possible. Not quite enough there. So we'll just do the anti-aircraft for now. That's the Germans down to 18 MPP. Well, doesn't last long, does it? Okay, we'll at least spend 8 on that one. That means I can't reinforce these air units yet either. Let's at least move these further down the coast. Off the coast itself, though, I'm going to try and keep them, I guess, at least 2 hexes away from the coast. Yeah, so, yeah, because I'm pretty sure he can only see one. If he brings a naval unit through here, I believe he can only see 1 hex in. So this should be okay. And yeah, because I really would like to attack some of his navy if I can. I think we can squeeze... No, we can't squeeze that one. We can squeeze a little bit of anti-aircraft defense on that unit there. Down to 2 MPP. So that is definitely it. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull my fighters back. I don't want him knowing where they are, and possibly attacking them next turn. So just pull that one back there. Can he pull back? Yes, he can. I'm going to keep units away from the coast as much as possible. I think that should be okay. Okay. Let's move on over here. So we have got the kind of German units. We need to get this corps over to there. Now we need to get the Italians lined up for Yugoslavia. Force marching across. Okay, that's those units over there. I think we can do. We've got that's right. We've got an upgrade we can do on this one, so we can bring infantry weapons level 1, which I think we got last turn, and we're definitely going to need that. Let's just have a look at North Africa first. Any of these units needing upgraded or well, certainly not reinforced, I know that, but no upgrades required. So we were going to start scouting more with this sub. So let's just kind of start moving down here. Nothing so far. Now, I'm not going to attack this turn. The Africa Corps that I mentioned earlier, that arrives on the 30th of December. So we've got a couple of months before the Africa Corps gets here. And that only occurs, apparently, if Benghazi, Gazala, which is here, and Tripoli. Where is Tripoli? Tripoli is over here. So we've got Tripoli, Benghazi, and Gazala all need to be in Axis hands, which they currently are. And Germany and Italy are allied with the Axis, which obviously they are, and that we haven't surrendered. And obviously that's the case. So, but all things being equal at that time, on the 30th of December, the Africa Corps will arrive. So my plan is to maybe a turn or two before that start moving these units forward for an attack into Egypt. So that if the Italians do start getting into trouble, and they will do, the Africa Corps will be able to follow up fairly quickly. So I'm going to hold off on any attack just now. What I will do, though, is I think I'm going to bring the Italian fleet down. We haven't got any research that's come through for those. Naval weaponry. Let's go to Italy. Naval weaponry is still at level 0. And naval warfare is still at 0. Yeah, I've got 121 MPP. We'll come back to that in a moment. So I can't, there's no upgrades pending for these, so I might as well, I think, just bring these down a little bit further. So we're a bit closer for any attack that we may want to do. Again, I've got no idea if this is a good strategy. If you've got any thoughts, any comments about this, let me know. Kind of keeping my battleships to the back because I think he'll focus on those if he finds my fleet. Okay, so that's the movement for Italy. Yeah, okay, that's everything for Italy. Let's have a look at the spending now. So under research, Italy has 121 MPP. So let's get some more research going because Italy is in desperate need of that. It really does limit us to anything that is 100 MPP. I can't do anything else. So logistics, we're already at level 1, but I think naval warfare would be good. So I think I'm going to invest that in naval warfare. That gives I think it's is it a morale boost? Yeah. All Navy units get a morale increase of 10%, and carriers and escort carriers 5% per level. And they also benefit from 5% per level of aerial warfare research, so that's maybe something to think about later. Okay, so let's have a look at the Germans. I know we can't spend anything, but we've still got a lot of research in progress. Amphibious warfare, I really want that to come to fruition, and then I'm going to really try and push some more money into that. And advanced aircraft, we're working towards level 2. Okay, so now let's have a quick look at diplomacy. As we saw, there were some significant movements based on the decisions last turn. So Algeria is now with the Axis 65%, Bulgaria is 74%. There's some big moves. Hungary is now 85, and Romania is 84, but they are by default going to join anyway, although Romania will be a bit later based on my decision last turn. Tunisia is 52, so Vichy France 48. So yeah, so some big movements towards the axis there, which is good, and the USSR is still at 30%. And let's just have a quick look at the production queue. Yeah, so it is October 1940. We've got a sub coming in December, sub coming in January, and now those 2 armoured units. And then in February, we've got a battleship coming. So unfortunately, no significant grouping of land units yet, but that will happen. And Italy's got nothing. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it, folks. No, it's not. I forgot to move these units, didn't I? Because I'm moving these over to the Eastern Front. Let's just... I'm going to move some up to the north. And some more to the kind of... to the central group. Okay. I'm glad I double-checked that. So that's it. Let's hand it over. Let's just zoom out actually first of all. Can we see any other units in the North Sea and out in the Atlantic? Nope, just that sub. Zoom back in and let's just turn it over to the taxman. Let's end the turn. Okay, the 7th Armoured is formed in Egypt. Germany develops spying and intelligence level 1. Fantastic. So we get 522 MPP and Italy gets 106. That's it, folks. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. Please give me a thumbs up. It really does help me in the YouTube rankings. Subscribe, check out my Patreon page, and please let me know what you think in the comment section below. Tell me if I'm making terrible moves or compliment me if I'm doing a good job, which I doubt is actually happening. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.